Hello Pisces, welcome to Divination Universe. I am Vel Astri. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for the Sun, Moon and Rising sign of Pisces. And Pisceans, this is your weekly reading for the 24th to the 31st of January 2022. Beautiful Pisces, let's see what Spirit has in store for you this week. I trust you well. For Pisces, what are Pisces receiving this week? What are Pisces learning? What is in the cards for Pisces this week? Okay. Ooh, Pisces, higher power. Pisces, this is a very spiritual week for a lot of you. It is a week where you are really you're going to feel quite tapped out possibly of the physical realm and quite tuned into the higher frequencies, into the more your spiritual realm. And this is because you are really you are shifting gears. You are really open this week, Pisces, and you are really allowing Spirit to see you in your authenticity, in your higher power. You are really creating from that higher space, that higher power, that higher perspective this week. Your soul is fully in charge, creating, and it is a week where you are just to surrender and to receive. Not a lot of actioning this week. Not a lot really happens or changes. That doesn't mean stuff doesn't happen. Beautiful things you're always available, and you're always open and ready to receive beautiful things, of course, Pisces. It's just at this time, it is a time where you are really anchoring higher information, and the physical is just in this place of maintenance as you are anchoring and transitioning and ascending and shifting through these energies. I feel by the end of, by the time February comes through, it's a whole clearer energy. By the time you come into your birthday season, Pisceans, it's a whole new feeling. It's a beautiful lifted energy. The veil, not that there's a veil, the veil is off. You are really seeing your clarity, but rather the energies of Venus and Mercury retrograde, the learning, those energies will have dissipated, allowing a lot more of a clearer, less stodgier kind of feel to the air. This is you really open this week, and that is why you might feel a bit self-conscious, you might feel a bit vulnerable, you might feel a bit irritable. You're just really open. There's no veil, there's no covering, there's no mask, there's no cloak. You are really allowing everything to see you within your truth in order for everything to finally co-create within that clarity. Beautiful, powerful energies this week, and know you're protected through the whole beautiful experience, but it's really more of a week for you grounding, or more of a week for you remaining present. Don't feel restless if there's not much for you to actually action and do inspired action, inspired thought this week. But it's really a week of self-love, self-care, self-nurture, as you're really having a it's, how can I explain this energy I'm feeling? You're really just in this spiritual energy hub as we go into February, and it's just a recalibration, a like organization of your energies as you are really anchoring into this new beautiful change of the Aquarian era. Okay, interesting energy, interesting message. There we go. Devil with Capricorn energy. Queen of Wands. The Chariot. Okay, I'm going to put this feather down here. Now. Seven of Wands. Four of Coins. Eight of Coins. And Knight of Pentacles. and an extra card, the Hierophant, really showing that higher power. You're really having quite a spiritual week, Pisces. You're really and it just means that if you're feeling you might not feel very grounded or present in the physical this week, and that's simply because you're really anchoring in. It's, if you can have a bit of a percentage, you might say that maybe 20% of your higher self is here, while the rest is in 80% is in your non-physical aspect. So you're really just anchoring high frequencies. You've shifted really a bit out. You've like tapped out of the physical a bit, just for you to anchor in these higher energies. And it's just a shift. It's just as you are really adjusting to this new plane, to this beautiful fifth dimension frequency. Some of you will be feeling it greater than others, but for those of you who are particularly sensitive, or if you're working with these energies, just know the week that you're having is a little bit almost to yourself, a bit of a spiritual getaway feeling, as you're just really shifting and anchoring energies. As you see it with the Devil energy, Saturn energy, Capricorn energy, yep, you're just wrapping up all soul cycles. You're really just shifting out of this energy of creating absent your soul to you creating fully within your soul space. So there's that transition, there's that shift of energy. So in the beginning of the week, it might feel a little bit, the energy is a little bit weird or a little bit distorted, but that's simply because you're doing this higher anchoring. Tuesday, Wednesday, the week really picks up a bit more. You're in your power, you're feeling a lot more in charge, and you're really moving forward. You're feeling some momentum, you're feeling some energy, you're feeling really good, because finally you are really surrendering your soul to take charge this week. You are really allowing the beautiful energies of that Aquarian era, where your soul is the lead creator, and you're feeling a lot more of that transition. That's why you're feeling so open and so vulnerable, because your soul is open, and that is allowing some movement in the physical, but it's less action but more organic. It's just things are shifting, things are just propelling forward as you are okay, thank you, Spirit. Imagine there's a boat, and your soul is now the one with the oars rowing your boat, and you're the passenger, and that's how it feels this week. It's like you are in this boat, just being pulled, being led, being drawn by your soul. And so you feel a sense of this higher guidance, this higher energy. So you don't really feel like you have much control over what's happening in the physical, but that's because your spirit is at work this week. Spirit is sorting things out for you this week. Your higher self, your soul, is sorting things out this week. It's not for you to do action, it's for you just to receive this week, for you just to come into this balancing. And we see here the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles by Thursday. Friday, yes, you overcome a lot of things. Spirit is helping you overcome. Spirit is helping you conquer a lot of boundaries, overcome hurdles this week. Whatever's been troubling you, whatever has been stagnant, you're really overcoming this week, coming to a balance, coming to that place where you're really feeling stable within your truth, within your higher self. You're no longer back and forth. You're no longer doubting yourself. It's a grounding. It's a stabilization. You're being shifted, and you're being moved to more stability, to a victory, to success. And here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, yes, you've worked hard, and it's time for the investments of your past and the investments of your actions and the work you've been doing to pay off, because you're really investing in you. It's been a long journey, and it's time for some of this reward. And this week, Spirit is coming in to assist. The Eight of Pentacles, your soul, your higher self, all the knowledge, the wisdom of you finally being invested, finally being anchored into your beautiful physical experience. So it is an interesting week, Pisces, where you're feeling a lot more spiritual, a lot more in your in a I won't say trippy, but that's the word that Spirit is bringing through. If you're feeling a little bit trippy this week, if it feels a bit detached, like you don't really have a handle on things, know that you do. It's just that Spirit is literally taking the wheel. Spirit is taking the oars this week, and you are to ground your energies whenever you can, doing your meditations, but just be open to positive change. It's not for you to have much action, unless the action is inspired. But what I'm really feeling from this reading Spirit is taking charge. Spirit is doing some work. Spirit is clearing things up for you. Spirit is making some magic for you this week, Pisces. And it's best for you just not to interfere and just to allow what happens to happen. It's like things are just going to move. You're going to be shifted. You're going to feel this guidance, this flow, and anything you're doing is going to just feel inspired, almost like you'll always have a choice, you'll always have an option, but it just feels like you're really guided and led to these experiences this week. And this is because Spirit is literally clearing up a few things, allowing some victories, some balancing in your life, moving you forward in some areas, bringing some creative energy back into your life, really allowing you to move forward within the energies that really you have worked hard for. It's a beautiful week, even though it might feel like you have it might feel a bit different, and it feels because the difference is that you are getting used to releasing your soul to do this work, and that's why it feels a bit odd. That's why it feels a bit trippy, because it's just a different way of you creating. And Spirit's saying it's some reorganization. It's a bit of assistance, and it's Spirit just coming in. Your higher power, Spirit, source energy, universe is coming in this week to assist you, Pisces, in a way that Spirit is really taking control, and it's for you just to observe and to do whatever you're intuitively inspired to do, intuitive action, but otherwise there's no need for you to really action so much. Spirit is helping you to get a few wins under your belt this week. Blessed be.